Hey there, everybody. Welcome to Shaney Entertaining. Hey guys. So today I was watching something, and usually what happens is
Hey there, everybody.
oh,
Shaney
I shut
Entertaining.
myself up again.
Hey guys. So today,
Shut up, shutting up. Jeez. I keep forgetting to turn off my volume on the thingamajigger. All right. Yeah. So what was it saying? I was saying something. So yeah, I watched videos. I watched this video this morning, and it goes back with the same thing that I was talking about yesterday, because this is the thing that keeps driving me crazy. And what I keep talking about which is the lack of communication on both sides. And so basically, just to get cut to the chase, because this has got to be a quick video. I got to head to work in an hour or so. So this is just going to be a quick one, and I still got to eat my lunch. So before I go, so I just got to get this out there. Yeah, and so basically, I'm not going to say who the website who it was, because I don't want to get people angry at me or whatever. So I'm just going to say I watched it on a YouTube channel, and again, it's the same kind of stuff that I keep hearing, and which is you take something that Brie Larsen, again, hey, Brie Larsen, you take what she says, you read it, you get angry about it, and you misunderstand what she's saying. Now, I'm not here to defend Brie Larsen. Actually, far from it, because I hate having to defend her. She's very indefensible. Actually, she's very she kind of digs her own grave here. And now the reason why I'm doing it, though, isn't to defend Brie Larsen. The reason I'm doing it is because I want us to, if we are going to take a stand against her kind, or people who are like her and who are grandstanding in the name of social justice, we have to do it on a pillar, like I said before, a pillar of concrete. We can't be attacking people willy-nilly, because then we are the ones who look bad. So we got to be careful with the way we approach this, because we don't want. Hold on, someone's calling. Just gotta get this. It's not important, but always during a live stream. All right. Yeah. Well, let me just say I'm busy here. What's going on here? Won't people know when I'm live streaming? Shouldn't they have ESP or PMS or PBS? I don't know. I'm live streaming. Piss off. That's too mean. Talk later. I'm live streaming. Piss off. Okay, so yeah, so basically what I'm saying is that as what this guy was doing was what I like would do. So basically he took an article of what she was saying, like basically Brie Larsen was again saying something stupid. Well, not saying something stupid, but she's saying something that, again, I think was taken out of context. What she said was incredibly stupid, but it's still taken out of context. And that's what I mean by we got to sort of understand. Now, this guy was making a big stink about how she was talking. Okay, I'll say what she said first. Once again, so I'm going to read what she said. She goes, once again, part of my courage. This was in defense of her movie, The Unicorn on Netflix. Once again, part of my courage in doing it was not necessarily that I was like, hey, everybody, because she's very, you could tell right there how smart she is with the amount of the uses of the word like she has. Like, oh my God. Okay, so I'm gonna do it like, once again, a part of my courage in doing this was not like, oh my God. Hey everybody, like you gotta anyway, basically, I'm just gonna paraphrase this because this is just too long and I don't have time. So basically, what she's saying is like that, like she did like Unicorn not because she thought it was like going to be good, but she had to like use her white like privilege to like her like white privilege in any like currency way in order to like have female like representation in like directing like movies and like television, something like that. So she's basically saying that she's using her white privilege, any white privilege she has to help others, and that's what she's saying. That's what's coming out of her mouth. Okay. And she's like, it doesn't like matter if like it's bad. Just all that matters is like that it happens and that we got more like representation. Okay. Now, this guy goes off on her because he's saying, well, what are you talking about? You just said you have white privilege. I thought having white privilege wasn't good. How come you're saying white privilege? Okay, see, again, the context is all off. You're saying it doesn't matter. What she's saying is that she has white privilege and then she is going to use her white privilege to help others. Okay, that's what she's saying. And you're taking it as though she's admitting that she has white privilege and that she's okay with having white privilege and that it doesn't matter if she has white privilege, only that we have white privilege. And again, that whole argument is just you're not arguing for, and then she says woman all the time, which I don't understand why people say woman. Again, we're picking on women when we shouldn't be picking on women. We should be picking on SJWs and people who are sort of really like women. I love women. Why we say woman? So someone say why we say woman. Maybe there's some backstory to woman that I don't understand. So I can understand that because I hear a lot of people say woman and I don't understand why. I'm just like, why are we picking on all women? I mean women. Damn it. Darn it. But so if someone could say that, hey, Almighty Chupacabra, how you doing? White privilege doesn't exist. Rich privilege does. No, I agree with you 100%. I believe that in any country in which the majority is a certain race, there is some bias towards it. Just like going to Japan and telling me there's no Japanese privilege there is kind of, if as a white guy going to Japan, am I gonna just get jobs easily and be treated the same? No, it's not going to happen. It's not right. If I go to India, am I going to be treated the same? If I go to any country where I'm the minority, is it going to be the same? There's some level of privilege. I would say the word privilege is what bothers me. I guess the word privilege is false. I would say there is a bias or some sort of lean towards or something. I don't know. But privilege does denote like you are privileged. And I don't like that word. And I think that word is got to be stricken out of a bloody, when we're talking about this sort of thing, we can't be saying that. Wookiee lives matter. Yeah. So guys, so my point is like, basically what I'm saying is that she's using white privilege in a sense that she's admitting that her white privilege is allowing her to have things. And because she's getting things, she's using this currency to help others. That's what she's saying. Now, is that in itself a bad thing that she's saying? No. Is it extremely pompous and arrogant? Yes. Does it make her more unlikable? Of course it does. Because here she is, grandstanding when she's trying to act like as if she's doing things, for others, when it's so like totally like obvious that she's like using her like white privilege to like build herself like up, right? And it's sort of like she'll be jacking it in San Diego very soon. And for those of you who watch South Park, you know exactly what I mean by that. It's like you get so full of yourself and your cause that it's no longer about the cause and all about you. And it's always like me and I'm doing this and I'm Brie Larsen and I'm doing this and I'm so gracious and I'm so awesome and look how amazing I am. People who are just amazing and gracious, they just do things. They don't have to keep telling you how wonderful they are, but it almost like it's creepy, just be humble slightly and maybe people will like you more. But she's just like, oh my God. So like, aren't I just wonderful? Like I'm using my white like privilege to like help you lowly people, and that's sort of what it comes across. And it's very false. Now let's take a look at what she says, because what she says is incredibly stupid. She says, so I defended her a little bit, sort of, because if we're going to attack her, I wanted to do it on an actual reason. I don't like to attack her on things that she's like, you could attack her motives, you could attack, but the things that she says, I think are meant in a more nice way than people paint it as. Like, I don't think she means it the way people paint it. However, what she says is always incredibly stupid. And you just can't get past that. And what she says to me, what she says here is that it's okay to make a bad movie and to make bad characters and to be, as long as it's women doing it, it's empowering. So we just need more bad movies by women so that it's okay. And I'm like, no, that's a stupid thing, because what happens is your people have short-term memories. And if you're going to keep producing poor quality movies, poor quality female leads, and poor quality directors that are doing it, people are going to eventually say women can't do these things, because in the end there is an objectivity to this. There is yes you can and no you can't, and when you just keep forcing stuff because you think you could do something and not getting, look at Patty Jenkins. Patty Jenkins, she was an Academy Award winner. She directed Monster. She directed and she's amazing and people love her. She did great for female directors. And we need more people. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter if you're color. It doesn't matter. If you force feed something that is not quality to people, people are going to remember the not quality. They're going to remember how bad it is. And we'll be like, if all male directors came out and were just horrible at something, you're not going to want, it's just going to be sort of association. You're just going to associate the poor quality with that thing. So women can't do this because you're forcing bad quality into, just because. And here's the thing. We're now going to say women can't do it because all you keep doing is forcing poor quality. Now, if you have like Patty Jenkins, who was a really good director, who actually proved that women can be great directors, and she's not the only one. There's a lot of good directors, but she's the one that comes to my mind. And so right now she does positive. She's good for it. But when you're just forcing I'm woman, so I need to prove something because the more of me, you're just lying to yourself because you're just doing it. I'm talking about Brie Larsen. She's lying to herself, telling others that she's doing it for other people, but she's not. She's doing it for herself, and then she's always has. And people who think that it's positive to keep throwing junk out there so that people could you just keep throwing crap against the wall so that people could what's the word I'm looking for? So that just you have representation, and the more representation, the better it is. We just start getting used to it. No, you don't want us to get used to poor quality. You want us to get used to good quality. And so this way we can say, oh, it's okay, it's good. Anyway, enough of that. That's just kind of what I want to say about all this. This was supposed to be a short one, guys. Thank you guys for there. So I just want to get that off my chest. People really, really, really should start. People should really, really start to be careful when we say things like woman. I'm trying to understand woman, and that makes us look sort of petty. I don't want our side to look petty. I want our side to have a strong side, so we could just, when I don't want to give them fuel, you understand, against us, so that they keep saying, look at how they say woman, look at how they attack us, they're so sexist. I want them to have no fuel. I want their steam train to just run out, so that they just they're just nothing but hot air, and then when the hot air blows out, the train just dies and it moves on. Because the more fuel we keep giving them, that train's going to keep going. You stop that train. The train, you know what I mean? This train that we're on, we need to stop fueling that, and that's why I keep wanting our side, to stop giving their side fuel. You guys, that's why I'm doing this for, and it just kind of bothers me that we keep doing it and I keep seeing it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This was a quick one. I'm gonna go eat my lunch, and let me know what you guys think in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe, and guys, thank Almighty Chupacabra and go check out his channel, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. So I'll talk to you all later, and bye.